I have a fringe, and it's all sleek and flat, and I love it. I look like a whole new glamorous person. I was a bit nervous in the hairdresser's this morning when she started chopping off the front of my hair, and I could see long locks of it falling on my lap. But she spent ages trimming and shaping and spraying and drying it, and when it was all finished, I just stared at my reflection in amazement. "Do you like it?" said the hairdresser, whose name was Cleena. "I love it," I said, and I did. I can't remember when I'd ever actually felt so pleased after getting my hair cut. Usually I'm just relieved it hasn't all gone horribly wrong. I met Cass, Alice and Jane afterwards, and Cass had to eat her words. Okay, she said. "You're right, it does look good. Cleena has worked her magic." "You look kind of French," said Alice, "which is a good thing. Like you should be scooting around Paris on a moped." "Welcome to the world of fringes," said Jane, who's always had a nice, well-behaved fringe. "I'm starting to feel left out," said Alice. "Maybe I could get one too." "Then we really would look like we had band hair," said Cass. "True," said Alice. "Okay, I won't." Alice has trouble-free hair anyway, thanks to her mum, who has blonde, shiny locks which Alice has inherited. Both she and Jane always look very well put together, unlike me. I always seem to be a tiny bit scruffy, but not anymore. Now I have my French girl fringe. Even Rachel admitted it looked good when I got home. "Wow," she said, "that really suits you." "You don't have to sound so surprised," I said. "God, can't you take a compliment gracefully?" she said, and stomped off. But she's just in a bad mood because her saintly boyfriend Tom is going on holiday with his parents tomorrow. Even Mum making a delicious casserole for dinner didn't cheer her up. Saturday. Oh my God! Something terrible has happened. I went out to Alice's house for a band practice today, which went very well. Not that it matters now, because I will never be leaving the house again, so I suppose the band is over. When Cass and I were waiting for a bus to get home, it started to rain. We got totally soaked. Like, all my clothes were wet, right down to my underwear, which is pretty revolting. Anyway, I squelched home from the bus stop in my sopping Converse and changed into my pyjamas and towelled off my hair. My hair was almost dry and I was starting to feel normal again when I went to the loo and caught sight of myself in the mirror over the sink. I was so horrified I actually shrieked, and my mum came running upstairs to see what was wrong. "Look at my hair!" I cried. "Oh, for God's sake, Rebecca, don't scream like that," said Mum. "I thought you had a terrible accident." "But look at it," I said. I couldn't believe it. Basically, it turns out that the only thing that was keeping my fringe all flat and shiny was all the blow-drying and styling products from the hairdressers yesterday. Now it has gone back to its natural state, and it is just like my childhood fringe, except I think it's actually worse because my hair seems to have got much thicker since then. "It's just a bit fluffy," said Mum. "It's bushy," I said. "It's like a bushy mop." My hair has always had bushy mop tendencies, of course, but at least when it's long, the weight of the hair keeps it fairly flat. But now the fringe was just sticking out wildly. I didn't look like a cool French girl anymore. I looked like someone out of a 1980s film with giant poofy hair. And then, of course, Rachel came in and started laughing. "Wow, the 80s revival has started at this house," she said. "That's a big hair." "Shut up," I said. "It went funny in the rain." "It certainly did," said Rachel, and I couldn't bear looking at her horrible laughing face for another second, so I ran off to my room. But even there my torment continued, and not just because I could see myself in my ridiculous hair at the mirror on my dressing table. That evil Mulligan kid was in her room, and when she saw me, she started laughing and put her hands up to her head as if she was puffing up a giant mane of hair. I hate her so much. And now someone is knocking at my door. Can't the world leave me alone in my misery for a minute?